So this is the lecture on conclusions, how to write a conclusion. Well, your conclusion really comes in three parts. The first part you want to do is signal the end of the speech. I know it's not going to really be in the conclusion, but this is going to be your transition going into the conclusion. Okay, so remember, that's your transition. When you go into my files, you are going to see the transition document. There are tons of different transitions. The C transition is in conclusion, but there's in summation, on a whole, as you can see from my speech, in summary, in summation. We just want to get away from the boring in conclusion. The second thing is you are going to recap the main points of your speech. This is big. I kind of call that the cliff notes of your speech. Spark notes, cliff notes, whatever you want to call it. Rule of thumb is this. For every one main point you have, you are going to do a one-sentence recap. So one-sentence recap per main point. If you have 3 main points in your speech, then you're going to have 3 sentences as a recap. If you have 4 main points in your speech, then you're going to have 4 sentences in a recap. And then the third thing you're going to do is end with a bang. This is kind of coming a little bit, I should say, full circle. So you have your attention getter in the introduction, but then you're going to have your bang. So you start with something wonderful and cool, and you end with something wonderful and cool. And there are a variety of ways in which you can deliver a bang. As you can see, you could revisit your hypothetical story or revisit your true story. When I mean revisit, you can finish the story. You can tell us about the characters in the story or the people in the story. So that's one way. You could pose a new rhetorical question, but the beauty is, if you post a new rhetorical question, then you don't have to answer it because you've given the audience the tools to answer it themselves within your speech. And then you can always end with a new relevant quote, or, you can finish that song, or you can finish the quote that you started with. So those are the 3 points of the conclusion. Just like your introduction, it's going to be Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2. The transition will be marked transition. But your recap is going to be Roman numeral 1 with A, B, C. And then Roman numeral number 2 is going to be your bang. And if you can't visualize it, then go see the sample speech for travel outside the USA in files. Okay? And that's how you write a conclusion. Thanks for listening. Bye.